Hello there. H+III+T. It's about that dang on time, gosh dang it. Let me get my joints in order, you dig? Let me get my joints in order. Which one is it? Is it sepia? Yeah, that is. They ain't showing me like no thumbnails of my joint today, so I'm over here trying to play the guessing game. But that's neither here nor there. Ooh, shout out to me getting them subs. What's good? Hey Michelle. What's good, everybody? How y'all doing tonight, gosh dang it? Y'all having a good night? Y'all enjoying your lives, gosh dang it. What's good, Max? Staten Island Knicks fan, what's good? What's good, everybody? What's happening with you? What's really litty with y'all, gosh dang it? What y'all doing? What y'all really doing, gosh dang it? What's up, y'all? What's up, A Knicks fan? Gosh dang it. You know, tanking might not be something we can throw out the window tonight, gosh dang it, but that's not here nor there. It's all good, Ross. Appreciate you stopping by, gosh dang it. It's all good. Oh no. You're saying you're listening throughout the foolishness, gosh dang it. So I appreciate it. I appreciate it, man. Let me be your entertainment on the way to work, bro. Yeah. He was trying your name, I ain't gonna lie. That's neither here nor there. Michael Beasley did play very well today. Oh, really? Really? Get KP out of here? Really now? Really now? Listen, you already know I'm with you on that. I'm telling you, like, I'm so beaten and weary, especially on a back-to-back, bro. I ain't even got KP slander for y'all today. Like, I'm so tired of talking trash about this man. Like, I'm legitimately done. Like, I'm out of words. I'm out of jokes for y'all, guys. Dang it. Like, it's some foolishness, bro. I'm not even gonna give it to his injury because he's fine. He's perfectly fine. Ty, it doesn't matter what the score was we lost. Who really cares at the end of the day? What's y'all's beef with Jarrett Jack? This was another game where I feel like Jarrett Jack played fine. I mean, if we're referring to his defense, I mean, his defense is always trash. But, I mean, he only had 16 points. You're going to say Jarrett Jack only and 16 points. Are you referring to KP? I hope you're talking about KP because I thought Jarrett Jack played fine. Like, for real. Oh, I agree. We need Tim Hardaway. We need something. Frank was playing really good towards the beginning of the game, and I was hoping maybe that would continue. Exactly. The French assassin, I don't see why he's not starting at this point. Man, did y'all see KP get, like, crossed up into oblivion by Bradley Beal? I felt so bad for him. Like, I legitimately felt horrible for him. All right, I see you, Michael. Yeah. KP did not have a good night, not at all. And this is like, gosh, how many consecutive games of trash has this man put up? I don't know, but that's not even there. Again, I'm not gonna sit here. I'm not gonna sit here and bash Porzingis because it's not even worth it anymore. Like you know, I'm on that petty foolishness. Yeah, I take Bradley Beal in a second. Y'all know I'm on that petty foolishness, but I'm not even trying to be with that today. Like I'm just so done. Gosh dang it. Oh, that was you that sent me that foolishness? Alright then. Michael Beasley really out here making a case for dang on a 6th man of the year. Especially for some strange reason. For some strange reason, this man's not starting. I don't know what more the guy has to do. Did you see Cantor playing really well towards the beginning of the game as well? I don't know. I'm trying to think of some positives. Oh, did y'all see Kyle O'Quinn with that one dunk that was barely a dunk, and then he fell and like ended his own career on his back? Gosh dang it! But that's not here nor there. Are we still making the playoffs? I say no. Some of y'all still holding out hope, but I say no. To be quite honest with you, I hope you're not like in the chat and driving at the same time, bro. You can just listen to us. Gosh dang it! But that's not here nor there. Man, the third quarter hates us. Gosh dang it. Charles, we've been cursed for a hot little minute, and I'm not even sure, like where to even pull it from. Chris, indeed. Oh, come on now. What What could you possibly have against Kyle O'Quinn? What did he do wrong? I thought Kyle had a great game tonight. What did that man do? Do you think we will make it if Michael Beasley starts? Maybe. Who's to say? Who's to say? Because Michael Beasley is playing very, very well, both defensively and offensively, and that in itself is a shock as far as the defensively part. He gets good assists, he's getting about a block a game nowadays. He's playing great. I don't see why that man doesn't start, to be quite honest with you, gosh dang it. What about Sessions? What about Sessions? Yeah. Defense was lackluster. I wasn't saying that as in like Beasley starting is gonna solve all of our problems because he's a walking bucket or anything like that. It would just help the cause. It would just help the cause. Did y'all see Ron Baker out there with that mask? How did y'all feel about that? Do you think Michael Beasley deserves most improved? If not him, then Canner. Yeah, I think the two of them are both having incredible seasons. You can't sleep on the impact that they're having. But that's not here nor there. I think it's great that you guys are really, really sticking with Ron Baker. But that's not here nor there. He looked like a Chucky doll out there. I ain't gonna lie. I thought it was child's play. He a little beat up and all that foolishness. Ooh, Oladipo can mess around and get it too. Pause. He can mess around and get most improved too, how well he's been playing. But that's not here nor there. I'm not really going to slander Baker because, one, I'm surprised he's alive, and two, the dude probably can't see, which begs the question, why is he playing? Why did we sit Joakim for this bum to get out there? But that's not here nor there. We do not need Kuz. Keep that man in Lafayette or wherever that man is, gosh dang it. We do need to have a very serious conversation that, honestly, it kind of concerns me just a teensy bit, and I don't feel like we talk about this enough. Someone who's not getting minutes, and it's a little bit appalling, and I hope we don't end up losing him, keeping it all the way a Thaui, is Dotson. Matt? Yeah. That's exactly where I was going. Like, Dotson's got to get minutes. He's so young. You know he could get us the points, gosh dang it. What? Why not? Especially as bad as we've been playing, why not? They keep giving minutes to freaking Dougie, and it's like, what's that really turning into? Why not? And doesn't he play defense really well too? Right? Doesn't Dotson play D as well? Why not throw him out there? What would be the harm in that? Instead of someone who can play a little D, why not an actual specialist or something like that? I don't quite understand. For real. He gonna end up on another team, and we gonna be sitting there, another person that got away, gosh dang it. I don't understand why that dude doesn't get minutes at all. It really confused me. Like, we can make like the little jokes about Hernan Gomez don't play, Sessions is a bum, and all that foolishness. No, we seriously need to have a serious discussion about why the jive does Dotson not get minutes, especially when you got Baker out there in a mask. You feel me? Why not? I don't even know if Jeff Hornacek leaving is going to save us at this point. We are just so trash. I feel like Canner plays decent D. I mean, he doesn't play amazing D. He's not like a rim protector, but I mean, he serves his purpose and he handles his business. It's a basket neither here nor there. I agree. I'm sorry about your sons. You'll have to forgive me. I'm going through issues as a Knicks fan at the moment, so I don't really care what your sons are doing. But shout out to them, and I hope they do decent stuff. I'm just a little bit. I got my own problems over here, guys. We got our own problems over here, man. I mean, it's really looking bad. Like, I'm not even like throwing this out as like a buzz term or something like that. I'm not throwing it out there as like, oh, it's just the cool thing to say. It's turning into last year all over again. They start out and it looks like we are unstoppable. Then all of a sudden we can't win back-to-back games after Christmas. It's turning into that all over again. And I swear if KP makes the All-Star game, y'all gonna see me on the court. I'm gonna dress up as a ref and I'm gonna just throw him out on the first play. That bum does not deserve to be an All-Star. I'm sorry. Again, Again, I'm not going to slander this man because I've run out of things to say, to be honest with you. But if that man makes the All-Star team, I'm losing my mind. For real. So many other people in the Eastern Conference who deserve to be All-Stars over that bum, gosh dang it. For real, for real. I mean that for real, for real. That's a crying shame. But that's such a crying shame, man. That's such a crying shame. I don't feel like it should be like that. Like, I get he's really popular and stuff, but I mean, come on now. The dude's a bum. It's all good that you voted for him. Like, I'm not saying you're a bum for voting for him. I'm just saying, if you're asking me personally, I don't think he deserves it. I just don't think he deserves it. Local Wizard said that we need to sacrifice some bench players to cancel the curse. Well, you know what? Gosh dang it. Get Sessions. He's not doing anything. Well, that's not here or there. KP's been playing really bad, bro. Really, really bad. I feel bad for him. What about the 30 points this season? What about the 30 points this season? I'm not really sure how that's contributing to anything. What about it? He got a couple 30-point games. Woo. I'm personally just done with him. To be quite honest with you, I'm personally done. He can't control the ball. Yeah, he be putting the ball on the floor, just turning. Again, this isn't. I don't want this to turn into an anti-Porzingis thing because I've run out of things to say. Ooh, Mick D, I ain't gonna go there. Oh, I ain't gonna go there. Y'all, he said that, not me. He said that, not me. Wave check. Gosh dang it. Gosh dang it and a half. I don't know, y'all. Seriously, I'm at the point where I don't even know what to say anymore. Why does KP play like Melo? I don't know, bro. Your guess is as good as mine. I was actually watching some old school Carmelo. Well, not old school, but like from back when we were a decent team, when we made the playoffs. Watching Carmelo carry us in the playoffs, gosh dang it, before Roy Hibbert ended his career. I miss those days. If I could go back in time and tell that H+III+T, you know, you might hate Mike Woodson, but you know what? You better strap it on in, gosh dang it, because this is as good as it's ever going to get. If I could go back, gosh dang it, and tell that man, it's going to be, gosh dang it, I would. Gosh dang it, I would, for real, for real. The Knicks should just leave the NBA. We should just be Nets fans. Frank should start. I agree. I absolutely agree. It's a crying shame. But it's going to be all right. It's going to be all right. Because you know what? We should be used to this foolishness. You feel me? As fans of the New York Knicks, we should be used to this foolishness. And you know what? I'll give Woodson that. I will give Woodson that, gosh dang it. He was a good defensive coach. Couldn't drop an offensive play to save his life, but we had Melo, so it didn't matter. But great defensively, but that's not here or there. Who's more inconsistent, KP or Melo? Current KP? Current Melo? Or are we talking about overall? Yeah, they missed a lot of fouls. Friggin' John Wall goes in there, right? Barely gets touched. They calling a foul on him, right? Jarrett Jack gets thrown into the front row. They don't call nothing on him. He had a dude land on top of him, pause. They didn't call anything. The refs are on some foolishness, but I can't even blame it on them. Overall, Porzingis. Carmelo was good at one point. You feel me? Carmelo was actually good at one point. I will give him that. KP, I haven't been. And again, I'm not making this a poop on Porzingis hour. I'm just answering questions. But KP, just in the 3 years I've watched, there's been small stretches of time where I've been impressed with him, but not overall. We've got literal archives of seasons to look back on where Carmelo was doing his job and being consistent. I don't see consistency from KP, but that's just me. There's a positive. Last season, we thought we were making the playoffs, but this season, we're still better than expected. That is very true. I didn't think we were going to win anything at all. So that is a very good point. Something to hold on to and something to be positive about, though. Hey, McHottie, Gosh dang it. And yeah, I know I said your name wrong. I apologize, gosh dang it. But that dude, Mahimi, like, is he African as well? You are our international source as far as these names and such. Is that man African? I'm asking you, gosh dang it. You're our international Severhead plug, bro. You gotta be up on this foolishness. Bro, for real, for real. For real, for real. Yo, President Zen Master, I saw the beginning of that comment, and I'm like, whoa! I wasn't even finna read it out loud, but you meant Hornacek. But that's not here nor there. Let's just replace our team with the Westchester Knicks. We might as well. We might as well, gosh dang it. That's how bad we are. And I saw somebody say, just get rid of Sessions and Jack and bring up Burke. I'm here for that foolishness. And for real, why not just start Ntilikina? Like, for real, like not even trying to make a meme. Why the jive? Not at this point. Sup, Awesome TV, what's good with you, bro? I see you up in the depression, gosh dang it. Join us, gosh dang it. Come cry and sever the bond shoulder. It's all good, gosh dang it. It's all good, bro. Matt the Knicks fan's name on Twitter is #StartFreg which I give him props for because I wouldn't even try to spell that man's last name. I still can't spell Kristaps Porzingis. I just be saying KP in titles of videos, but that's not here nor there. Capital if we are going to lose, let's lose with Frank and Dotson. I agree. If this is not, you know what? Let me not go there. I want to say this real quick. I'm not saying he's going to make that much of a difference. What's good with you, Robert? I'm not saying it's going to make that much of a difference. But something I would like to see is I would like to see Tim Hardaway integrated back in the offense. Give him about a week or two to get his rhythm back because you know he's going to be trash when he comes back. So give him about a week or two to get this bag. Give him up until the All-Star break, and let's see what happens. You feel me? Let's see what happens. Again, I'm not saying it's going to be a major difference, but let's see what happens before we completely pull the plug. Now, again, I'm not sitting here backtracking. I'm going to keep the same energy. We're not making the playoffs regardless, but let's just see what happens before we start putting Dotson in the starting lineup and all that foolishness and officially pulling the plug. Let's see what happens when Tim Hardaway comes back because we were winning before he went down. Maybe there's something to it. I don't know. I don't really think there's going to be a difference, but I can't really say that it's not going to make any difference at all. Maybe we'll at least be decent and respectable. Maybe some of these games that we're only losing by 5 points or whatever, maybe we'll win those. I don't know. I was thinking about that this morning and such, and I don't think it's fair to cast shame on the entire team when we don't have one of our main dudes. And like it or not, Tim, and this is coming from me, Tim Hardaway Jr. is one of our main dudes. So I'm going to give it till he comes back. And if we still suck, then yeah, get Fabulous. Tell him to throw Hardaway in the bag, and let's just see what happens with that foolishness. But that's not the end of there. Up until then, I don't know about that. Now, as far as Jack coming off the bench, I think it's time for that. I think we can all agree. on that. But that's not the end of there. Can we send? Gosh dang it. That would be a waste of money actually, because that man don't even play. Gosh dang it. So that would be a complete waste of money. Exactly. I'm 100% with you on that. Starting Beasley, absolutely. Let me ask you guys this, and I know what the answer is going to be. The answer is going to be no, sever the bond. You're disrespectful. No, sever the bond. You don't know basketball, which I find absolutely hilarious because I don't know how many more games he has to play like trash before we can have conversations like this, but I'm going to try it again. Again, every live stream, I'm going to just try and feel it out. Gosh dang it. I'm going to try and feel it out. Gosh dang it. Start Beasley, put KP on the bench. Yes or no? Was good, Frank. Ah, there we go. Right on cue. I appreciate the yeses. I don't know. I just kind of look. I just, and maybe this is just me thinking team first and not the branding. You feel me? Not what exactly, why not? And this is me thinking strictly basketball and not like what it would mean for the city and ticket sales and revenue and butts and seats and all that foolishness. Just strictly basketball. When I look at what Michael Beasley has been doing over the last couple games, when I look at what happens when we actually give Canner the ball, not just grabbing foolishness, gosh dang. Harambe Noah, what's good with you? But when we actually give him the ball and let him work, gosh dang it, I feel like that makes up for whatever KP is or is not doing. Now, I'm not saying trade the bum, but I don't know. Again, that's just me. But hey, I'm a fan. I have the ability to speculate on those type of things. I'm going to keep asking these type of questions because I really want to get the... I'm doing like a personal case study. This is like a focus group. I want to see how much longer he has to play like this before there's a universal give up. With Carmelo, it was after 7 years. So I'm just trying to continuously just get a vibe. Right now, the general consensus is still no, but I'm going to keep asking. I'm going to keep asking over the course of this season. But that's a basket of neither here nor there. You dig. Do you think Livingston or Galloway are decent options? No, I do not. I never liked Langston Galloway, and I'm not the biggest fan of Livingston at all. He's coming off of a bunch of surgeries. I mean, he's been healthy as of recent, but let's not forget they dug him out from the graveyard that is Brooklyn. Or was that Jersey at that point? I'm not really sure, but that's not here nor there. Me too, Michael. You're not the only one, gosh dang it. You're not the only one. George Hill? Nah. Maybe a couple years back, but nah. I like how someone threw out there Clarkson in the last live stream. That was pretty dang on cool. I like that idea. Let's get Clarkson. I'd be down for that. Or D'Angelo Russell or something like that. I like those kind of options like that. Do you think Beasley can continue being efficient? Yes, I do. He had like about 2 to 3 weeks where Beasley was messing up and I had to call him out on it, but I think he can still continue to be consistent. Gosh dang it, especially if they keep feeding him the ball in places that he knows it. He's just a smart dude. Yes, we do need a dude. We do need a dude or a guy. Gosh dang it. Sever should play small forward. All depends on the size of the other players, but that's not either there. Did I call Beasley a bum in the beginning of the season? I don't know about that. If I said it in a live stream, there's no way I could possibly remember that. But I remember when we first got him, I made a video talking about how we signed Michael Beasley and I guess Scott Perry, because Scott Perry's like Michelle Obama's brother or something like that. Like, I made a video on that, and I remember being pretty positive about Michael Beasley. So technically, in the beginning of this season, I said very nice things about him. Oh, that was Craig Robinson? Then never mind, gosh dang it. Well, whoever, I made a video on the both of them, and I remember being positive in that video. I remember being pretty positive. If I called him a bum in the beginning of a live stream, no. Actually, no. I definitely did it. I might have said, maybe he wasn't doing his job or something like that. But you remember, I said the first 20 games, I wasn't going to call anyone a bum. So technically, no. Ron Baker got the Flames a couple times, but I waited 20 games before I called someone a bum. So technically, I did it. I might have said he wasn't doing his job, but technically, I kept that same energy. Kenner did have a good game on Christmas, and that was really a crying shame that we didn't win that game. Courtney Lee, I'm going to keep for 2010 Amari, gosh dang it. John Wall Harden. I take John Wall just because he's a legitimate point guard, and that's what we need. We don't need another trigger-happy shooting guard. And I know Harden plays the point guard, but he's not really. What was I going to say before that? I can't remember. What was I finna say? I can't remember. Must not have been that important. Well, that's not either there. What's good with you, Kareem? What's happening with you, brah? What's happening with you? You enjoying these New York Knicks losses, bro? Oh, I know what I was going to say. Courtney Lee, I got to keep the same energy. He plays really well. Yes, it was a terrible game. He plays really well offensively in the beginning of the game, but I want to know, is he still sick? Because I remember Hornacek saying Frank was sick last night, but is Courtney Lee still sick or something like that? Because offensively, in the second half of games, it's like Courtney can't buy a bucket. Now, he still does other things that are very good. Playing defense, getting assists, getting them steals and stuff like that. Like, that's great. But offensively, it's kind of like the man disappears. I feel bad for him. You know, that is a good way to look at it. Hardaway is kind of showing his value. He has to come back and prove that he's worth it, gosh dang, because if we get worse, bless me. If he gets worse, then, I mean, hey, you're going to get the flames. You can get the flames, but that's not even there. Miss Buckets. I like that. Miss Buckets. Hey, I'm done with that guy, bro. We can definitely get someone for him, like, for real. Either that or just sit him down, make him a reserve, and give Dotson those minutes. For real. At least Dotson will give us something on both ends. McBuckets just be out there just on some wasted space foolishness. Then he scores like 1 point and he making poses and stuff. It's a crying shame. Pause on that, Matt, but it's a crying shame. And he was playing so well in the very beginning of the season too. It's a shame to see him crash and burn like our hopes and dreams. But that's not here nor there. Exactly. I don't know. I just know we suck. Put some respect on McBucket's name. When he hits a shot, I'll put some respect on his name. Maurice Endor, what happened to him? What happened to that man? That's someone else who I don't feel like he got a fair shake. Like, if we keep it all the way a Thawi, I don't feel like that guy got a fair shake. They never let him play. Man, it's his birthday too? How you gonna be trash on your birthday? Bring back Copeland. I mess with Chris Copeland. For real. I mess with Chris Copeland. Woodson had the nerve to have J.R. Smith out there hoisting up bricks in the dang on Pacer series, and gosh dang it. But for some reason, you're going to have Steve Novak and Chris Copeland, who are walking buckets back in the day, just collecting moss on this. Crying shame. I was disgusted. Him and his dreads. Miguel, you know I'm right with you on that, gosh dang it. Timber for no. Tony Douglas was a bum. Standing bucket, I like that. Why McBeasley always catch a dunk in the final second? I don't know. You think that'd be KP being 7'3" and everything? That's not even there. We do not need Chris Duhon. Hornacek want to play everyone after we trade Kuz. Yeah, that's messed up. Kuz probably could have got some minutes nowadays, but that's not even there. I'm not going to lie, I miss Mike Bibby. He had the weirdest jump shot I've ever seen, but gosh dang it, Mike Bibby could shoot them threes, gosh dang it. I ain't going to lie, I miss him. I have nothing bad to say about Mike Bibby, gosh dang it. And he's a former Hawk. Y'all know how I feel about the Hawks, but I ain't got nothing to say about that. You know what? I'll agree with you on that. Landry Fields is a bum, and maybe a couple years ago he would have deserved a second run. Gosh dang it, I thought he got a very unfair shake. Unpopular opinion, Jeremy Lin is a bum. Quick story time. I sat there and called it, gosh dang it. When we were playing the Raptors, I can't remember if we had already played the Lakers or not, but we were playing the Raptors, and when it was when he had that last-second three-point shot. Carmelo was hurt, Stat was hurt. He had that last-second three-point shot, game winner. I sat there and said, he's a bum. Watch this not last in 2 weeks. Man got hurt, you feel me? Man's might not be hot, but man got hurt, gosh dang it. We go into the playoffs against the Miami Heat. Carmelo again carries us on his back. Stat mysteriously gets injured again. It's just Melo by himself. That man, Jeremy Lin, was 90%. He could have came back. He was 90%. Chose to sit down because he wanted that contract money. That's why we got Felton back. He's a bum. Melo was out there by himself carrying us. I will never forget that. I will never forget that. Back in the day, Melo used to carry us. And I'm thinking maybe we broke him. You feel me? Maybe we broke him. Maybe we relied on him too much. Hold up. The problem is I believe in you too much, Molly. Maybe we broke him. I don't know. I messed with Jason Kidd too until he stabbed us in the back and went to coach Brooklyn. I don't know. Maybe we broke him. I want to give partial credit over to dang on, I can never remember his name, Roy Hibbert, but we might have broke him. But that's not here nor there. Yeah, you're right. Carmelo was a bum, but I'm not going to deny the fact that the man carried us a bunch of times. We had a bunch of stars around us, and they would always get hurt when we needed them. I don't know why I had the air quotes towards the very end of that. I'm not really sure. But when we needed these other people the most, Carmelo was there to carry us on his back. I will give him that. Now, granted, he turned into a bum because Roy Hibbert ended his career, but gosh dang it, I don't know. Stat towards the end was a bum. Come on now. Like, I love Amari, but that man was not the same after. Was it him hurting his back in the layup line or the fire extinguisher? Which one was first? I can't remember. But that man broke my heart. That man broke my little kid heart, gosh dang. It was the back. That man broke my little kid heart when the Celtics swept us, gosh dang it, because Carmelo was out there by himself, dropping 42 points, getting playoff career highs, gosh dang it. I don't think I'll ever forgive Stat for that, but that's not a here nor there. I don't think I can ever forgive Stat for that. Do you think Carmelo was the best scorer in the NBA in 2011? No, I think he was the best scorer in the NBA in 2012-13. That year, he was on some foolishness. And not just because he was a scoring champion. I mean, he was on some foolishness. 2012, 2013, that season, gosh dang it. And I'm not going to deny that Carmelo is trash currently, but back in the day, Carmelo was good. A little selfish, but Carmelo was good back in his day. I think he's far past his prime now, but back in the day, Carmelo was that guy. Yeah, we had a great team. Yeah, Rasheed Wallace, Kenyon Martin, and let's not forget the homie Kurt Thomas sacrificed his foot for us, pause. Back in the day, Carmelo was coming through. He'll never see those days again. He's a bum now, but I'll never forget it, gosh dang it. I'll never forget it. That's why Carmelo's always going to be my all-time favorite. What he did for us for those first 3 seasons, I will never forget the way he came in and saved us, gosh dang it. Because I'm not sure if you guys remember, but that first season when it was just Amari, we weren't really that good, you feel me? People want to look back on that year and be like, Stat did Boba. Yeah, Stat played fine, but let's not act like we want the 8th seed, you feel me? Let's not act like we weren't the 8th seed that year, gosh dang it. We weren't even that good. Exactly. We weren't even that good. Now, compared to now, and we gonna leave James White out of this, compared to now, you dig? But I mean, we weren't even that good until Carmelo came and saved us. So I would give him that. I would give him that. Now, he's a bum. He's a bum. I'm happy he's gone. But, come on, man. Carmelo gave his life. Gosh dang it. Carmelo gave his life. That's not here there. Like, comment, subscribe, H+III+T. You see another triple OG putting in his mouth. Bargnardi's a bum! Sorry. Like, comment, subscribe, H+III+T. You see another triple OG putting in as much work as me. Do me a favor, point him out. Gosh dang it. I will see you guys. When's our next game? Saturday? Friday? I think it's Friday. So I'll see you guys on Friday. Gosh dang it. Can I get some penguins real quick? Just before I jump out? I just need like one penguin. Just give me one penguin. Thank you very much, Michael. That's all the penguins I need, gosh dang, because you know I'm a polar bear. Thank you very much, fellas. That's neither here nor there. I'll see you guys on Friday for our game against who cares? We're gonna lose. See you guys then. See that triple OG putting as much work as me. Do me a favor, point him out. Yeah. Bruh, I didn't click the X like 3 times. Come on now. There we go.